Hey, Facebook, Sam McEwen here, coming to you from beautiful Tampa, Florida tonight. Just want to talk to you about 7 different tips or items that will help you identify whether your dreams are yours or whether they've been put on you by somebody else or you've assumed them either from family or mentors or somebody that you have brought into your circle of influence. So tip number 1 is when someone else owns your dream, it won't have the right fit, okay? It won't feel right to you. Something about it will be a little bit off. And obviously, when you do own it, it'll feel right. It'll feel right on you. It'll feel right all about you. Everything about it will feel right, okay? Big difference there. Okay, number 2 is if it's not your dream, if somebody else is putting it on you, if you've taken on something from somebody else, it's going to be a weight on your shoulders. Now think about that. We get up in the morning, we have these big dreams and goals and plans for the day and everything else. But if it's weighing down on you, maybe it's not your dream, okay? And that's okay. I mean, it's okay for it not to be your dream. You just have to figure out what your dream is. If it is your dream, instead of being a weight, it will put wings on your soul. It will put wings on your spirit, and you will do everything you can to try and get to those dreams and goals. When someone else owns a dream, it will drain you of your energy totally. I mean, at the end of the day, instead of being exhausted from just chasing the dream, you're going to be exhausted because it's just such a weight. Okay, the difference, you have to know the difference between draining your energy because it's not your dream and being so fired up and done so much work and work towards that dream that you have achieved almost a peace in that energy. So, instead of if it is your dream, it will fire you up. And yeah, you may be tired and you may be out of energy at the end of the day, but you're still going to be fired up about that dream. Whereas if you don't own it, it's just going to drain you. Okay. If it's someone else's dream, it'll put you to sleep. It'll bore you. It'll depress you. If it's your dream, it's going to keep you up at night, figuring out how you're going to get there, okay? And so own it. You have to own it. If it's someone else's dream that you're owning, it'll take you out of your strength zone, okay? Everybody tells us that we need to improve upon our weaknesses. Baloney. Bring people in around you to lift up your weaknesses. You play to your strengths. You play to what you're good at. You play to what you're strong at. Okay? But if your dream is taking you out of your strength zone, out of the things that you're good at, it probably belongs to somebody else. Okay? Difference is, if you own it, it'll take you out of your comfort zone. Difference between a strength zone and a comfort zone. You need to know that. Okay? We all have strengths. We all have weaknesses. And don't worry about your weaknesses. Bring people around you. Bring a team around you to help lift up the weaknesses. And you play to your strengths. Okay? Always play to your strengths. Don't try to improve on your weaknesses. You could, if I could spin this camera around, you would see what my office looks like. I'm weak in that area. Okay? And I don't worry about it anymore. I know where everything's at. And so it is what it is. Okay? But what I'm going after every day takes me out of my comfort zone. If you think this is comfortable for me, you're crazy. Okay? You're just flipping crazy. Okay? I would rather be sitting on the beach. Okay? If you don't own your dream, when someone else owns it, it will be fulfilling to others. Okay? To others. Oh man, what you're doing is so great. It makes me feel so good to see you doing that. If you own it, it's fulfilling to you. You know at the end of the day, you have done everything you need to do to chase your dream, to go after your dream. Here's a big one. Okay? When someone else owns your dream, it will require others to make you do it. Now, I'm not talking about accountability partners, okay? Because we all need to be accountable and we all kind of are a little bit lazy. But if that dream is not yours, it's going to require others to make you do everything every day. If you do own it, you will feel like you were made to do it. That's why I'm here. I feel like I'm made to do this. Is it in my comfort zone? Absolutely not. But I look at some of the folks around me and some of the folks I see in marketing and network marketing and multi-level marketing and some of the things that I do, and I look at them and it's like, you're doing these things because somebody told you you have to, you need to, and this is what you have to do to get the point from A to Z, okay? And so instead of doing what may be out of your comfort zone, but what you're more your personality style to get to your goal, then maybe it's your upline's dream, maybe it's your neighbor's dream, maybe it's somebody else's dream, okay? Trust me, you have to get and achieve your dreams on your terms. And you'll be driven every day to do that if it's your dream. But if it's not your dream, you're going to rely on everybody else to tell you what to do and to be able to guide and direct you. And, oh, Billy Ray Bob told me that I should be doing this every day, and so I'm doing this every day because Billy Ray Bob told me to do that. Not because you're stepping out of your comfort zone and doing it on your own, okay, and being energized by it. And if you're not energized by it, it doesn't excite you, it's probably not your dream. You've put on a dream from somebody else. You know, somebody dangled a big shiny thing out in front of you and says, oh, I want that shiny thing, I want that shiny thing, I want that gold ring, let me go get it, oh. And it's their dream for you instead of your dream for you. So don't let anybody own your dream. Own your own dreams. You have got to. It's the only way that it's going to pull you towards your end game. You know, and the other thing is that if the dream is truly yours, then you'll be able to sit down and see what the end result is. You'll see what your end game is. So I'd encourage you to own your dreams. On a little bit different subject, I'm opening up a mastermind group to live intentionally. It's called 15 Invaluable Laws for Growth. It's a book written by John Maxwell, and it is an awesome, awesome book to begin to grow. We all need to have a plan for growth. If you don't have a plan for growth, you're never going to grow. And I would ask you right now, how many books are you going to read this year? You know, you could read 12 books in a year just by reading 15 minutes a day. Pure and simple, 12 300 plus pages book just by reading 15 minutes a day. But most of y'all out there won't do it. If you're out of school, been out of school for any length of time, the chances that you are actually reading every day are slim and none. So this mastermind group is going to run on Tuesdays and Thursdays. There's 2 times. There's a 9 a.m. and an 8 p.m. On Tuesdays, and then a 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. on Thursdays. There is limited seating, and it will be on the Zoom platform, so we'll be live, and we will record it in case you miss a week. It'll run for 6 weeks. There is no charge, but my desire is to get some of you folks on a personal growth plan. So if you are interested in the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, private message me the word growth, and I will send you an email or a message to sign up. There's no charge. No charge. I'll send you the message. You can sign up and we'll get you in on that. It starts the first week in April 2nd and 4th are the first 2 classes. It'll run for 6 weeks. So private message me the word growth and I'll get you in on those mastermind groups on the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. This is Sam McEwen. Put your dreams to the test. Live intentionally and be blessed. Have a great night.